And our conversation today, I can't believe I'm only 37, but the conversations we are having, Lord, it's like the adult version of the Jetsons. Do you remember Major Jetson? It used to be daughter Judy, Jane, his wife. Yeah. Do you remember? We used to watch it on KTN on Saturday morning. The cartoons. It's true. Now with artificial intelligence, everything is possible, right? Everything, absolutely everything is possible. But the height of ridiculousness is this here conversation. What are your thoughts on video call weddings, video call marriages? But I'm serious, people, this is a growing concern, by the way. Yeah. I know distance, as long as the heart, soul, and spirit is willing, and other stories. Cute. But I'm like, the initial ceremony, you could at least be there for that. You could at least be there for that one. Then after that, class dismissed, everyone goes to every corner of the globe that they reside. But I'm like, the initial. So what about your honeymoon?
Yes.
Let me paint a picture for you what a video call wedding is. Absolute lives in Australia, which is the end of the planet, like literally. Down yonder. Australia, in Perth. Yolanda lives in Maputo, or just right here in Nairobi. And we are getting married. Lord help us, because I don't even know where the officiator, aka the reverend, the ceremony controller is at. And when we're doing our nuptials or saying our nuptials in front of God and man via Zoom. How now, brown cow? How? Like you cannot save to buy a ticket. Please don't tell me about, but work distance does not, as long as I'm saying just this one day absolute for the wedding.
Let me ask you, that your job will not give you time to go get married?
For a day.
For a day.
Even if you have to travel, because Australia is so far. So far. You leave today,
but let me ask you,
tomorrow.
How was the proposal done? Like, this whole story
he knelt down
virtually.
From Perth. Lord knows how they are even proposing.
So,
and then mailed you maybe the ring or paid someone. Maybe jewelat at Sarit, your city, and then you went and picked the ring that fits you. And what in the world? So tell me this is not madness.
There's no nothing, bridal shower. There's no parents hooking up and knowing each other. I'm lost by the way.
I'm like, first, I can't wait for us to get through this wedding period so we can, the discussion, so we can get to the good part. I'm like, how's this honeymoon at? Because I'm like, I do, and then everyone laughs, and then people send those claps. You know, just Zoom. The way you put your hand up when we're in a meeting, office meeting. So people clap, as in you tap the button to clap for you. And then after that, you're like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I have a bad connection. And then honeymoon. So even, all that good stuff that happens during the honeymoon. So now, like I send you pictures. I'm like, this is daytime radio. But you know what I'm getting at.
First of all, if you're Miro, if you're Kenyan, all your relatives will be pissed at you. Let me tell you, all your relatives will be very annoyed.
There's no food.
There's no food. There's no... I'm not dancing, Sukuti. I'm not dancing.
It is not a Kenyan thing. It is... Mombi was saying, this is a black problem.
I'm just saying, if
all mirrors... You're robbing us off a wedding.
Yeah. You're robbing us off a wedding. Wedding, food, dancing.
And mostly food. And gossip. We are going to do postmortem and judge you and gossip about you and your family. Oh my goodness. Did you see her makeup? Hey! And the way they are rich. Did you see the dad's shoes? That girl spent all the money for that wedding on her dress. I hear it was a Verawang. And you saw how that rice was ugali. That rice was not separated. It was not ricing. And then you know what? All the presents, all the gifts look the same. Because we bought you glasses from the supermarket. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are you robbing your relatives of a wedding? You could do it the normal human way by going to the AG's office. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, if this man cannot take time off of his busy schedule, spend a little dime on a ticket, okay, maybe a lot of dime on a ticket, to come and at least marry you. the size of the ceremony notwithstanding, it does not even matter, because the wedding is never an indicator of what the marriage is going to be. Cindy?
First of all, you and your folks and your family are crazy. Why? How are you letting your daughter, Yolanda, is like letting Jahawi. She's telling, Mom, I'm getting married. You're like, so waiting to see this guy. He's online.
Like this the entire time.
Let me give me smile. Hi, and then it's supposed to be hi son, as those mothers call us. Hi son, how are you? And you don't know this guy. You've never met this guy.
And if you know the internet in Kenya and those other guys who control the power. Do you remember last week on Saturday? We were all in the dark.
Yes.
Now imagine that's your wedding day.
Yeah.
The entire country. So now you have to go and look for a generator so you can Zoom your wedding. God damn it. So that's wrong. So
first of all, I'll say,
Ebu, please explain to me. You may now kiss the bride. I'm asking. Amma, that's not in those nuptials.
You go near your phones. You know what to do.
Am I the only one who thinks this is absolutely bonkers, insane, and unnecessary? That's a joke. But hi, don't be angry. Come close. Did you marry like this? Come explain. We're only judging because we don't know better.
If you did something like this, let us know. But I don't think there is. If there is a man who, I say that is laziness, by the way.
Spirit fingers.
That is laziness. This guy can't come to meet you, your farmer, propose to you, heavy. Let me tell you, his job will not. He'll just say, he'll tell people, "Wait, guys, I'm going to get married."
And that's a lie. Until you finished your leave days.
Hakuna.
Unless it's a shotgun wedding. Did he propose yesterday and you're marrying today? There's no reason. I've tried to wrap we had this discussion for this conversation yesterday. I slept on it. Hell, in fact, there's no way around it. This is wrong.
My cousin, she was getting married. She was getting married in the States. So us guys couldn't go, all of us.
Yes.
But we sent guys.
A small delegation
to go.
And the bride and the groom were present.
They were present.
Together.
There was no phone. And they're planning to come. To see now, this other side.
The Watus don't have to be there. But I'm like, at least the two of you who are getting married.
Exactly.
I'm like, that is symbolic, right? It is symbolic of that your union and whatever you're getting into. I'm like, if this guy won't spare a few hours to marry you, and then I'm like, so how do you need that night? So now,
your biggest worry is that night.
That's not my biggest. That's not my biggest concern. I'm just like, you may now kiss the bride. Then you guys go. We throw rice at you. No, not like. Hi, my relatives in Ingo, it's not real rice. They're just things we throw at people that it's called rice, but si mchele. But I'm like, hey, but it's cheap though.
No, it's not right. We don't care if it's cheap.
So let's say you fall in love with a chick who lives in Timbuktu, absolute.
I'll go.
And she's like, before she comes to Africa, you must marry her if she's moving her life. So what are you going to do?
So I'd rather go and meet her first. I need to know that.
Convince Obara to add for you leave days.
I'm like, boss man, where? I'm going to get married. So what's popping? I'm like, yeah, cuckoo. Because he might think it's Then he tells the whole office. Yeah. However.
So we're coming to eat rice and bring you glasses.
Exactly. Then I'll be like, no. I have to go in the abroad. It's like, oh, okay. But I'll have to go. You have to, as a Jama, you have to go.
It's crazy. I want to hear your thoughts on this. And just for the record, please invite me for your wedding. I don't buy glasses.
This one that you've emphasized.
But you know all relas buy glasses.
This color was brownish ones. 6-pack.
So just asking, what are your thoughts on video call weddings, video call marriages? This is what you had to say. Absolute.
Sorry. Darlington says, Yolanda, I'm coming. He says, according to what we've said, for him, Yolanda, he's coming for you physically to Kenya. English pia kidogo. No. He's coming for you physically to Kenya for your wedding. Yolanda, unaenda kwa Darlington.
Kata niamini na bwana yangu. Will you marry me and my husband?
Mumbi kuna msame propose yols hapa anasema anamkujia.
Darlington, you are quiet for many months. You're back. Thank you so much.
Clearly. And then who else? Baba Wanda says, ngoma ya kwanza itakuwaje? Just asking. Oh, the one for dancing. The first song for the wedding itakuwaje? How will you dance?
Yeah, at the couple's first dance. Me, I'm like, do people even give speeches?
Yeah.
At a video call wedding. But some thoughts here. Twitter, Steven says, Yolanda, Hio Highwest Mek, as in short, it just can't happen.
Yes.
It's a must. I see and know you beyond the camera filters and makeup. And what about the matches? Is it also on camera? Like the first match? I don't know what match is talking about.
No, the one for, the two of you.
There's something here, absolute, from Sharon Jelagat.
Sharon Jelagat says, I believe the wedding day is one of the most important days in a person's life. So if you cannot propose to, you cannot propose to be physically there, what assurance do I have of your commitment to show up for other important events in our lives? It's just a big no.
That's true. She's like, it's a big no for her, and I agree.
Yes.
Atieno Jermaine Jackson says, exploring the current technology to the maximum. The world is evolving, and so is our sophistication. I'm like, is that sophistication though? Would you want Atieno to have your nuptials, your wedding? You can't even hug the love of your life. Hey.
These guys are taking this thing too far.
Yeah, everything via by correspondence. You cannot.
No.
We
have refused.
That means this person is going to miss the birth of your children. This person is going to miss birthdays. This person is going to miss everything. If that's the first day, the day you're signing, putting pen to paper, I feel like he can disappear after that, but that day he has to be present, or she does.
One of the most important days, this person is missing.
Phyllis Papa is like, oh yeah, it's true. We are just as shocked.
Bernard Orenge says, depends on what you guys want to talk about. What are we talking about in the wedding?
Guys don't even talk.
Guys don't talk.
Hey, sounds like tons of bundles and wedding committee washaweka pesa kwa budget. Wacha mchezo. There's no even wedding committee for what?
Pesa bundles.
So I think we are all in agreement that this is a terrible idea. Like, I'm okay with advancement and where the world is heading in terms of technology and whatnot, but we need to draw the line at some things.
Yes.
Nope. Don't sign me up. This one is definitely not for me. And if you come try, I'm speaking as a parent, to marry my daughter that way, no, I'm not going to give you my blessing. Even if you won't need it. Not.
My child, I think I'll smack you.
Yeah.
Or you're putting me through that after all that.
You'll see me on top of a mast somewhere, just like this with a sock. I'm like, you are marrying him over my dead body.
They say, Daddy, I found someone in here. You're just like, oh, that's nice. So, where is he? Tonight. You meet him tonight. Mates. You're waiting for your times to align. So that you can
first with these service providers that we have in this year 254. Good luck.